Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Next week, Young and the Restless spoilers show Ian Ward going after the Newman family with everything he's got. First, Maria Copeland panics when she realizes that her wife, Tessa Porter, and their baby girl, Aria, are nowhere to be found. Next week, she and her dad, Nick Newman, are at her mom, Sharon Newman's, house. She tells them that Tessa and baby Ari are missing. She says they weren't upstairs when she got home, and she can't find them anywhere on Young and the Restless. Furthermore, Tessa isn't answering her phone. Surely it won't take her long to realize that Ian snatched them up to get to her. Elsewhere on the Newman ranch, Ian is busy terrorizing her grandparents inside their home. After Maria Copeland, Cameron Grimes realizes Ian Ward, Ray Wise, kidnapped Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, and their daughter, he targets other members of her family. Next week, on Young and the Restless, he barges into Victor Newman's, Eric Braden, house armed with a gun. He holds the gun on Victor, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Michael Baldwin, Christian Leblance. Then, the maniac calls out to Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, to come downstairs. He gleefully shouts that he's there and doesn't want her to miss a moment of what is going to happen to her family. There is no telling what sick, sinister plans he has for them. He no longer has Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, to use. And his cohort, Jordan Howard, Colleen Zenk, is dead. He has nothing to lose, and that is terrifying. Also on Y&R, it appears that Claire Newman, Hallie Aaron, and her family are finally free of Jordan. The plan was to kill her, but things went sideways. Realizing she had no way out, Jordan Howard gulped down the tea Claire poisoned. They all watched her die, and then Victor had his team remove her body on Young and the Restless. Next week, he's talking with his daughter, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heil. She says that Jordan is gone, and that's all anyone needs to know. Then Victor tells her to trust him that it's not over. They plan to tell the authorities that Jordan killed herself, which is essentially true. But there may end up being a fallout from her death. Hopefully, this is really the end of Jordan. However, fans know that dead is never dead on a soap. Y&R is off the rails right now. Keep watching daily to see what Ian Howard does next on the CBS daytime drama. The world of the Young and the Restless, Y&R, continues to swirl with drama, deception, and unexpected twists. And next week promises to be no exception. Tension is at an all-time high in Genoa City, and one character is set to make a move so sinister it could change everything for the town's residents. In a shocking turn of events, Ian Ward, the villainous mastermind with a knack for manipulation, is about to set a new, dangerously evil plan into motion that could have serious consequences for some of Genoa City's most beloved families. Here's what to expect as Ian plays his next devastating hand. For those who may have forgotten, Ian Ward is one of the most cunning and ruthless characters in Y&R history. Having returned to Genoa City with a score to settle, Ian's motives have always been shrouded in mystery. Whether he's wreaking havoc on the Abbott, Newman, or Winters families, his presence always spells trouble. He's a master at pulling strings from behind the scenes and manipulating people to do his bidding. Though Ian has been lying low recently, next week we'll see him stepping out of the shadows. He's plotting something far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. With a mind as sharp as his and an agenda that goes beyond mere revenge, Ian is ready to strike, and he's going to make sure that no one sees it coming. Jack Abbott, the resilient and ever-optimistic head of the Abbott family, is one of Ian's primary targets. Jack has a long history with Ian, filled with conflict and betrayal, and now it appears that Ian is looking to settle old scores once and for all. Jack may have thought that the days of dealing with Ian's treachery were behind him, but he is sorely mistaken. Next week, Ian will make a calculated move to sabotage Jack's business empire, Chabot Cosmetics. Jack has worked tirelessly to build up the family business, and Ian knows exactly how to hit him where it hurts most. The question is, what will Ian do to destroy Jack's progress? Will he employ corporate espionage, or perhaps something far more personal? One thing's for sure, Ian is not above dirty tactics. He'll likely use every trick in the book to tear Jack down and cripple his empire. And given Jack's sometimes overconfident nature, he may be blindsided by Ian's ruthless efficiency. Expect Jack to be caught off guard, and for his loyalty to his family and business to be tested like never before. If there's one person in Geno City who has the power to stand up to Ian Ward, it's Victor Newman. The patriarch of the Newman family has clashed with Ian before, and next week, their rivalry is set to escalate to dangerous new heights. Victor has long been one of Geno City's most powerful figures, but Ian's return threatens to disrupt that power dynamic. It seems that Ian's evil machinations aren't just aimed at Jack. Victor will soon find himself in the crosshairs as well. Ian has no love for the Newman Empire, and Victor's success is something that always irks him. The question is, will Victor be able to outmaneuver Yan, or will this be the start of a war that neither man can win? Fans can expect intense confrontations between these two formidable foes. With Victor's history of playing dirty and Ian's ability to get under people's skin, this showdown promises to be a battle of wits, manipulation, and power plays. Phyllis Summers has always been one of the most unpredictable characters in Geno City. Fiercely protective of her family, Phyllis has a habit of going to extreme lengths to safeguard those she loves. However, with Ian now making his move, Phyllis and her daughter, Summer, will find themselves caught in a web of intrigue and danger. Ian has a history of targeting those who are close to Jack, and with Phyllis and Summer both being integral to his life, they're not likely to be spared from his wrath. While Phyllis has always prided herself on her ability to stay one step ahead of her enemies, Ian is playing a game with stakes higher than anything she's ever faced before. Next week, viewers can expect Phyllis to do whatever it takes to protect Summer from Ian's schemes. But will her usual tactics be enough to outsmart him? And how far will Phyllis go to ensure her family's safety? Given Ian's ruthless nature, Phyllis may need to tap into her darkest instincts to survive this fight. As for Summer, she has always been caught in the middle of the ongoing drama in Geno City. But next week, she may find herself in a particularly dangerous position. Ian is known for exploiting people's weaknesses, and Summer's loyalty to her family could make her an easy target for manipulation. Will Summer be able to stand strong in the face of Ian's threats, or will she buckle under the pressure? It's not just about revenge for Ian. He has bigger plans. His move next week is not simply about getting back at Jack and Victor. It's about positioning himself to take control of Geno City in a way that will have long-lasting effects. Ian knows that to truly get what he wants, he needs to weaken the strongest forces in the town and create chaos at every level. Watch for Ian to begin executing a multi-layered plan that could leave the residents of Geno City reeling. Whether it's by orchestrating an alliance with someone who has their own vendetta or by employing a series of backstabbing tactics, Ian is determined to come out on top. The question is, who will ally themselves with Ian and who will ultimately see through his twisted agenda? As Ian Ward sets his evil plan into motion, next week promises to be one of the most thrilling weeks in The Young and the Restless for some time. With Jack, Victor, Phyllis, Summer, and more at risk, the stakes have never been higher. Ian's return to Geno City is guaranteed to have far-reaching consequences that will shake up the lives of those involved. With his cunning intelligence and ruthless determination, Ian is ready to create havoc. But the question remains, will anyone be able to stop him before his evil plans spiral out of control? It looks like Geno City's most powerful players are about to learn just how far Ian is willing to go in his quest for ultimate power. Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless next week as Ian Ward unleashes his evil move, and the fallout from his actions begins to unfold in spectacular fashion.